Kinyobi no Yoru! Welcome to We Might Be Red, episode 2. Here we go. So, actually, guys, maybe this is the most exciting day of my professional career since I started this company. Cannot imagine it's happening. Finally, my friend Penny Toyama is on the We Might Be Red podcast. It's super exciting. Can't believe it. And she's agreed to drink Hoshiko with us, so unbelievable. I think most people know who Penny is, right? Amazing career. But just if in case anybody doesn't know who she is, I want to give a quick introduction. So Penny is like a legend of Japanese music, especially in the city pop genre. So far, she has 15 studio albums and some EPs, compilations, singles on top of that. Many of those albums hit the top charts, even outside of Japan. And recently, last time I saw her, she released her best of album, Pretty Penny, which was really awesome. I actually got to go to the release concert where Penny got the cold 2 days before the concert, and it was a total disaster. But I think you were really struggling in that one.
Cut the song, like some songs too.
Yeah, some songs got cut, and like after the concert, like so many people were lining up, and I could see that she was like really struggling. So I didn't get a chance to talk to her after that. Even it was a fun concert. Like the whole band was there. It was really fun. But yeah, it was like a little bit of a shame. But I was listening to Pretty Penny all day today, just to like refresh, like get my favorite points on there. And before the show, I was saying that one of my favorite songs was not on there. The Midnight Express. Like I love that one. So yeah. So how's it going, Penny?
Yeah, very, very busy. Yeah.
So, yeah, so basically on our episodes we drink my favorite umeshu, and I want to remind that we're not sponsored. Not sponsored yet by Hoshiko, which is like an amazing spiced umeshu, and so I know I love umeshu, and so I'm really happy to have a chance to have a drink with Penny.
Thank you. So this is your favorite drink?
Like, yeah, recently I just love this Hoshiko. It's just after one drink you're going to understand why. Like, spicy. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Awesome to see you, Penny.
Hey, thanks, Paul.
Happy Friday night.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable, right? Like,
yeah.
just so spicy and like deep
spicy,
spice, like cinnamon. Yeah, I'm hoping I have a chance to meet the guy who's creating this, Danny.
Yeah. Wow, this is so cinnamon.
Yeah, but so the big news is that you just went to China.
Yep.
For like, what was it, 1 month tour or
No.
2 weeks?
First it was 2 days.
Only two?
Yeah,
Oh,
Shanghai
sorry.
Blue Note and Beijing Blue Note. But the ticket was sold in 2 minutes, all sold out in 2 minutes.
Wow.
Wow,
2
so
minutes?
yeah, we were all surprised too. We go, what? So they offered 2 more days.
Really?
So it was only 4 days.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I thought it was a bit longer than that.
No, it was
that's
our first
awesome.
time, so we just.
So 2 days Shanghai, 2 days Beijing?
No, 2 days Shanghai, 1 day Beijing, and we call Koshu. I don't know how you say
Koshu, Guangzhou.
Yeah,
in the south, right?
Yeah.
'Cause actually there are 2 Koshu, right? One near Shanghai and one near. I think you mean the Cantonese city, Guangzhou.
Yeah.
That's like huge city. Yeah. Wow.
That was the hugest live house.
Oh my God.
1,200 people.
Do you think some people from Hong Kong also came? Or,
Yeah.
I bet, because I feel like the 80s Hong Kong music is quite similar to the 80s Japanese music.
Oh.
And even a lot of, I think most Chinese people wouldn't want to admit this, but a lot of those 80s and 90s songs are actually kind of covers of Japanese songs that were remade in Chinese, and it's like a lot of popular Chinese songs are actually originally like Japanese songs from that era.
Oh, By the way, you used to live in Shanghai?
Yeah.
I see.
So
Shanghai was the first time for me, but it's a nice place.
unbelievable,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and it's like
Futuristic place.
Yeah.
I feel like most Japanese people have this image of all China, especially Shanghai, that it's like really old and dirty, but it's a little dirty. But
No, it's
but you
really
go there, like the
not.
buildings are just
Yeah.
enormous. The subway is super new. Like everything is really updated.
It's like a
Yeah.
future city.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
really.
really
Used to
cool.
say
Yeah.
Tokyo is futuristic city,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like Shanghai.
Shanghai was really nice, but I didn't have time to look around or anything like that because I just so busy. After the show, like 1.5 hour show, then I have to sign.
Oh, really? Just sign and then
Yeah.
go to the hotel.
Yeah, to
and-
go to the hotel, and then and all the bands were like free drinking and everything, but I have to
sure.
work.
Oh no! Wait, so the
Work,
whole
work.
band went?
Yeah, the whole band went.
The saxophone, the drums,
Yes,
guitar,
and the two
two
chorus.
singers.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
that's
they all went.
awesome! Yeah.
And October 3rd, I'm gonna have a concert in clubs again, right?
Great.
But we're gonna put a horn section and
Oh,
like
really?
a sax and horn, like a trumpet. Yeah, it's a first try. So
And the gentleman who plays sax and flute in your band, this guy is so amazing. Like, even though I love Penny a lot, like, I mean, even if I just went to his concert alone, like, could be good. Like, the guy is
please go.
really amazing.
Yeah, he was really popular too in Shanghai.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's such an unbelievable player. Like, just I feel like I can feel like the emotion
Yeah,
coming
I
out of his
know.
saxophone. Just
I know, he's so great, man.
yeah, really unbelievable. But how long have you been playing with him?
Ever since I
since the
debuted.
beginning? Yeah,
Yeah,
wow,
from my first
yeah.
album. Him and the drummer.
And was he so good back then?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
really?
Yeah. He was really good, I think.
Okay, oh, that's
And
amazing.
one of the chorus was 3 people. I worked with them
I
since
think your chorus, your backup singers are changing, right? There's some younger ladies in there.
Yeah, but when you came to the Craps,
Yeah.
when I had cold, those
Sure.
2 girls are the
The
regular. Yeah.
originals?
The
Wow.
originals.
That's really lucky.
Yeah.
That's cool. And so
They
the,
all went to
the China
together.
tour was also affiliated with the Pretty Penny album.
Yes.
Okay.
But
so-
especially 60 Robot was more.
Really? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, Penny brought me a present today, which is the Sexy Robot Karaoke remaster. Right? Unbelievable. Speaking of which, I think I want to know, why are only 2 of your songs in the Joy Sound karaoke? What is wrong with those guys? We need a Joy Sound karaoke, please. On behalf of Penny, on behalf
Who's gonna sing it?
on behalf of Japan, on behalf of everybody, put her songs on the karaoke. Like, every time I go, I'm like just dying to sing those
Oh,
ones.
really?
Like,
Do you sing?
yeah, of course.
What
I'm
song
like
do you
I'm a
sing?
well, I think I told you this before, Penny, but when I started learning Japanese, I wanted to use songs to learn.
Oh, that's great.
And I was like singing your songs and practicing the lyrics like
Oh,
over and over,
wow.
just to like learn new words, try to get the rhythm of the language right. So
Oh, I have to hear this.
yeah. Well, not
Can
right
you
now.
sing it just in acapella?
Well, I'm not I'm more of a karaoke singer. Let's see what happens as this bottle goes down.
We said the same thing. We were even with
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, go ahead.
This stuff is
I can't
so
wait.
good. I think actually I kind of need the lyrics. I didn't really
Oh,
memorize the lyrics.
That's true, that's
But
true.
if I have the lyrics, yeah, I mean, actually today I was I was listening to Pretty Penny, and I was in the office, and actually personally, many times when I feel stressed, I like to sing to like let the stress out, but always I'm alone. And today I was singing Tuxedo Connection. Like,
There's a karaoke in this,
yeah.
but there's no player.
They don't. Yeah,
you
we
can't
do
sing.
have it. Yeah, we need a vinyl player. Yeah.
why not?
Yeah. So actually, I was like really excited to receive this because I think it's like super rare. You cannot buy this one. It's like only special edition.
No, it was on sale, and now
Oh,
it's
really?
not because Columbia they gave me a few to sell. So
Those bastards, Columbia. Wow.
yeah, they always.
Yeah,
Recently,
so-
the new one, same as this, Next Door was released.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it has
the
karaoke.
remaster.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has karaoke.
You did a re-recording of Next Door.
next door.
Okay.
Only maybe only four songs like this.
Okay.
This is Sexy Robot, but the second one is next door.
Sure.
It's just been released, and it's all pink
Oh,
like this.
exciting. Just keep it here. Yeah, good idea.
So what is this?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, this.
You know what I forgot?
This.
We're actually supposed to start every episode by drinking our product. Like that's the idea. So please, Penny,
Yeah,
have one. Take one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Actually, do you turn red when you drink alcohol,
No,
Penny?
I don't.
Well, anyway, we're
Sometimes
gonna drink
maybe.
it.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
my
that's awesome.
eyes get red
Oh.
because I have a bad eye. So
Let us know what you think of the peach flavor.
Or it's like peachy.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's real peach juice inside. So yeah, we didn't want to make it with only artificial flavors. So actually, it's like real peaches from Japan that we are putting inside.
Wow.
Very similar
And
flavor.
Penny was telling me on the way here that she falls asleep
I
on the train
know,
every time
recently,
after
yeah.
drinking.
Like, not, because I think the worst one was when I had a live in Ogikubo, right?
Okay.
It's in Love Jazz, and we
Yeah,
we
the
drank
first
so much.
time I saw you was in Ogikubo actually.
Really? Oh,
I think it was. Yeah.
no, that was Takada no Baba.
Yeah, you're right. You were with Takada no Baba.
And then
yeah.
when we drank before live, and then we had live, and after live we drank,
Oh
and
my
we
God.
go, okay, let's go home, And then that time I used to live in Tamachi, right? So we rode the train. I should change the train on Shinjuku, but I thought I would go to Tokyo.
You ended up to the last station
No,
asleep.
no, when I woke up, I was in Tachikawa.
Oh my God.
So when it's from Tokyo,
Halfway across the city, yeah.
So when you reach
the last
Tokyo,
stop, wow.
Tokyo, then I think the train went back.
Oh no.
I don't know.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And the next one was
Never get
recently.
old, Penny. Keep staying. Keep drinking.
So the last time I was just recently. We drank at Kichijoji.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I came back to Shibuya. Then I should ride the JR, but I wanted to ride Fukutomi-shin
Oh.
because Ikebukuro. I live in
Oh,
Ikebukuro,
I
right?
see.
So, and then when I woke up, I was in Nerima.
All the way. Missed
I was like,
it.
what?
Close to the
Yeah, and
airport.
and I thought Nerima. No, Nerima is not close to the airport. Nerima and Ikebukuro. I thought it was closed, so maybe I should just walk home,
Yeah.
And then when I walked home,
Taxi.
2 hours I walked and I end up in Nerima. It's the
Oh
same
no.
And then I was like, what? And then I went to the police office and I was asking, I want to go to Ikebukuro. How should I go? Yeah, you should catch a taxi. But
Yeah.
there was no taxi. So is there I should walk a little bit, right? So he taught me how to go. And then I keep on walking, like maybe 4 hours.
Oh my God.
I reached Ikebukuro and I was so
So wet
tired.
up by that time.
Yeah. So I just took a taxi home.
Mm.
Wow. Well, yeah, the reason I mentioned that though is that actually our products have many people are saying that it also reduces the sleepiness after drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when those people when they turn red, they are really feeling sleepy a lot. Like many people falling asleep on the table,
Yeah, I
like during the date.
know.
So
When
some people are saying that they actually reduced their sleepiness after.
Wow, that's great. I think I should not sit down on the train.
Yeah, that's
Stand up.
2 hours. Yeah. Depends how long.
But this is
Yeah.
so it's oishi, but it's so medicine like.
A little bit, but actually, it's really strong medicine inside. So
Oh.
yeah,
It's like a
no,
syrup, right?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
syrup
no,
with,
no surprise.
yeah,
It's
the
actually
smell.
it's like amino acids, vitamins, and extracts inside. So actually, it's quite a strong product.
Yeah.
And it's like specially made for those people who turn red.
I see.
But actually, I'm drinking it myself recently a lot. So.
Well, you turn red.
I don't turn red, but I think there's so many amino acids and vitamins in this product that actually it does help with the alcohol anyway.
Right.
So
Why did you become so interested in this?
why?
Yeah.
Of course. Why did I do this? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's turn everything to me.
Yeah. I'm
Penny's the
host.
guest here.
I'm the host.
but
You're the guest
this is
tonight.
a special podcast about Penny. I've got a question too. The question everybody wants to know.
No, yeah, I think everybody.
Who is Kathy? No.
Yeah,
Why did I do it? Yeah.
I mean, why are you? I mean, you could have chosen some other
Yeah,
things.
sure.
You know,
Well,
but
okay,
why
no
this?
problem. Yeah. So basically, I'm actually someone who loves drinking parties.
Oh, I
I mean,
see.
here we are
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Friday. Like, my family loves drinking. I actually like drinking on Friday night with my friends socially. And in college in the US, I had so many Asian American friends. They would drink some alcohol and turn super red.
Oh.
But I saw those friends were using medicine to stop turning red,
I
right? It's
see.
really normal in the US. And then I came here in Japan. I was working. I saw many coworkers, teammates turning red. And I said, why aren't you guys using the medicine? And they said, medicine? I never heard of that.
Yeah, I never heard
they,
of
they,
it
ne-
too.
they don't have that in Japan. Like, there's nothing. No, there's nothing like that. I said, what? What are you talking about? like so many Japanese people are turning red, and they have so many products for hangover and liver
right.
and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
these just energy drinks and stuff. So many. I couldn't believe it. It's like, why? How is it possible they don't have this such a drink to stop them turning red? And so I thought, I have to help these people. Like, I know about this technology. All my friends taught me so much about it. I have to be able to give this to everyone in Japan and help them enjoy drinking with me, right? So, yeah, that was the inspiration, and then I just started interviewing people, asking them, "Oh, why aren't you using this? How would you feel if you could use this?" And they say, "Yeah, I really like. If I had that product, I would love to buy it. I hate turning red. I feel my heart rate gets really high after I drink. I sweat." I said, "Wow, like, yeah, I have to do this. Like,
Don't drink.
yeah."
Some people also say that.
Yeah, no. So actually,
For
that's
healthy.
Actually, there's like evidence that avoiding drinking maybe is the best solution. However, I do think Japan is a society where there's a lot of pressure
Yeah,
to
so
go
they
along
will-
with
yeah,
everybody
so they
else.
drink.
And so there actually is like a lot of peer pressure to drink in Japan. And that's not really going to change quickly. So I guess our goal is just to give them a healthy option, right?
I see,
Yeah,
I
like
see.
your choice is whether you drink or not. If you want to, then you can use this.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the idea.
I mean, is there any differences? Like, not only red, but if you drink this, you don't get red, but you get drunk. You
Yeah,
can get
you
drunk.
do drink drunk. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
some-
exactly.
What's the
yeah.
point then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because some of the energy drinks, it helps you not to get you don't get that much drunk or something like that.
I actually never heard of something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard of some products that reduce the hangover, but actually make you less drunk. I don't think that exists. But maybe you're dreaming. Like, I think
I
that
see.
product actually it doesn't exist. Yeah, and I think if you don't want to get drunk, seriously better not to
Don't
drink,
drink.
right? Yeah, that's what I always think. Yeah, but yeah. So I just thought I know how these products work. No one in Japan is doing this. I'm really good at manufacturing. I love business. My dream is to start my own company.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going for it. And then I quit my job, came to Tokyo, and then 3 months later the lockdowns begin, and that was kind of a disaster.
That was so tough for everybody,
but
man.
other than that, it was like going pretty well. And actually, like, the best part of this job is actually meeting someone who used our product, and they said, "Wow, like,
Really?
I drank that, and actually it really reduced my symptoms, and I felt much better, and I really enjoyed." And like,
Wow.
actually, we hear it quite a lot, and that's like, for me, that's the most amazing moment to hear
Yeah.
that. So.
Must be happy, man.
What about you, Penny?
Yeah.
Like, how's your career started? Like, why you started in very early age?
Yeah.
Your first album was age 23, right?
Right.
Holy cow.
1981.
Was it?
Wow.
83.
43
Yeah,
years
wow.
ago.
Holy cow. Don't say that. But you were 23
Yeah,
when your
yeah.
first album comes
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
Because what I want to know is 23-year-old lady in Tokyo, suddenly superstar, like,
No.
and your albums was 1981 to 1993, right?
Right.
Like 12 years, 15 albums, superstar. Like, I can't. Now I'm 34. What if the last 12 years of my life was like Superstar in
Rockstar.
Tokyo, right? This is what I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
what's the stories? What happened? Like,
No,
tell us
I-
behind the scenes of like.
I just started singing because I have to make a living. That's all.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't so interested in I have to be a singer, like that. Not like that. When I came to Japan,
Yeah.
I have to work, right?
Because you grew up in
Yeah,
California,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. And my sister was a singer here in Japan, so
Yeah.
she just wanted me to come along, get on the stage,
But,
sing.
but didn't you sing before that?
No,
Not even?
no. No, yeah. The first time when I sang was with my sister. When I
Okay.
came to like when I was like 18 or
Wow.
something, and then after she told me to get in the stage, and I'm just going, what am I supposed to do? I
Yeah.
can't sing, Well, then she goes, dance
Okay.
with a tambourine.
Are you a good dancer, Penny?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I always wanted to be a dancer.
I am a terrible dancer.
Because what I wanted to be was become a dancer or teacher. That was my
Okay.
dream. So
Teacher?
Yeah.
Of what?
I wanted to teach science.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Pennies.
Can you imagine that?
I cannot
Because
imagine that. No.
I love because when I went to school, science was my favorite.
Subject.
Yeah.
Let
And
me say-
mathematics, no, I can't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let
I
me say,
couldn't.
today, Penny was actually on time, but every other time I met her, she's like 30 minutes,
40
1 hour, 1 hour, 20 minutes late.
Japanese.
Like always, like that super artist lady, and I forgive her every time. But
know, he's-
actually, today she was on time.
Yeah,
Like that's
because
super
I could,
great.
Yeah, because
But-
last time I made him wait so long.
yeah,
So
pretty
this
bad.
time I have to go on time or
Yeah,
before
sure, a little
time.
early.
Yeah.
But I just so I'm pretty shocked to hear you want to be a science teacher. What the
Can you
hell?
believe that? I mean, that was my small. When I was a child, that
Yeah.
was a small dream.
Wow.
But and when I came to
Science
Japan,
teacher,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
My dream when I was young was actually to be a voice artist.
Opposite.
No, because I heard but not a singer,
Mm.
but I would hear those when I was little. I would hear those Disney movie at the beginning. They would have the advertisements like this summer, the amazing movies coming to theaters. And I was like, wow, that's good. That could be me one day. That was my first dream was to be a voice artist.
Wow.
So
What
I don't
was
know.
yours?
I guess it didn't happen.
Mine was president.
Of United States?
No, of Uzbekistan.
Oh,
Uzbekistan.
President of Uzbekistan.
wow, that is great. I mean, we should all have a great, dream.
Yeah, like how in Asian upbringings, you have to be either a doctor or
Yeah.
a lawyer.
Yeah.
But in Uzbekistan, I guess it's more you gotta be a leader. You gotta be there's this much
President,
pressure.
wow.
Yeah, so that's why you either a owner of the company or a president.
Wow.
So, I mean, president of the company or president of the country.
Wow,
So
he has his
The most
dream
ambitious,
is
yeah.
our dream is kind of, wow, yours is so big.
Yeah.
So I always thought everyone wants to be a leader, everyone
No,
wants
yeah,
to be
yeah, yeah.
in the top. But then I noticed not
Almost,
everyone
almost the
wants
opposite. Yeah.
Exactly,
Nobody
exactly.
wants
No
to
one
be a
wants the
leader.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I
That's
never
really
thought
cool.
of
I
it.
didn't know you wanted to be a
Yeah,
science
I think-
teacher, Penny.
Really?
Wow.
Why? It doesn't come from my.
So you're saying that your singing career and 15 studio albums
And
is
21
is a big disappointment.
No, it's not a disappointment. No, that was my childhood dream, right? But reality, it's not that same. So when I came to Japan, I have to do something, but I can't speak Japanese or do anything else. So my sister just wanted to put me in the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's how it started.
Wow. But your first album, which is my favorite actually. Yeah.
Just
It's-
call me Penny. Ne?
It's all in Japanese.
Yeah,
And so you're saying that time even you didn't speak that well?
yeah.
But you just learned the songs by
Yes,
heart and
yes.
just went for it?
Yeah, because they fixed my accent.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
had professional help?
Yeah. And I said, why? I mean, why? I mean, does it have to be so perfect? Japanese. And they say, oh, this is Japan, so you can sing in English. But we're gonna release it in Japan first, especially the first album.
Yeah, yeah.
So he fixed my, if I go Lu, he said, no, do, like that.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
but I
it
think
was
but
really
your
hard.
pronunciation was really good.
Yeah.
Like each syllable really
Yeah,
perfectly.
Yeah, that's my, producers.
Wow.
I should thank him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because when I first met Penny, actually, I didn't know that you grew up in California and that you are, because most of your songs are Japanese, right? Like maybe only 3 or 4
Yeah.
all of your albums are English. And so I didn't really realize you spoke English at all. And I went to well, I guess I moved to Tokyo and I was following your blog at the time. Which was like just some very small blog. I don't know who's reading that. I was just because I was a fan. Listen, I really loved your music, and this is before Spotify or anything. I just knew about it, and I was following the blog. I just moved to Tokyo, and it said there was just a message like, "Hey, I'm gonna be doing a live show at this at a location Takada no Baba," and I saw it. I thought like, "Oh my god, I've got to buy tickets! Like it's gonna be sold out in seconds. Like it's gonna be a huge venue, like hundreds of people attending." And then I went there with my friends, and basically the audience was like 30 people. And I was like shocked. I'm like, where is everybody? Like this is like the superstar, amazing singer. And even the concert, the live was unbelievable, like super great live.
It was with 2 persons, right? It wasn't my solo. I had with another girl.
That's right. She was playing piano and singing as well. But I was pretty shocked that it was so small, and I said, "Oh my god, I just got to talk to Penny." Like so, and I came up to the show, and like I was just in Japanese, like, "Oh, watashi wa kimi no big fan desu ne."
So it was so funny because him and other. There was other guy with the couples, right? And they were so young, and then the American people was, we going, whose fan is that? We go, Damien, there's another girl. Your fan? He goes, no, I don't think I know him. I don't know them. And then when I sang, that Japanese guy,
he held
put
up the
Sexy
Sexy
Robot like
Robot
this.
album,
I go, oh, me? And then he said he bought this in New York or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that's how we met, huh?
Well, so and then I didn't really want to like be too aggressive or anything, so I just thought I will just give you my business card and say, hey Penny, I was really interested to hear your story, and I gave you my business card. I thought probably never gonna hear from her again. But I said, hey, if you're up for it, let's go for a coffee. And then just like 2 or 3 days later, she sent me an email saying like, oh, let's do it. Like, yeah, I'm up for it. And then as soon as we were talking, like actually I was like shocked because Penny was hilarious. like seriously making me laugh. Like really funny lady. I was like, what? This is amazing.
All the images going crumbling down.
I can never listen to this music again.
Crumbling down.
She was making me laugh so much. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, man, Penny's got to be my friend. Like, we gotta hang out. So then we just like became friends in Tokyo, and like, and this was like this is the only point of starting my company. The only benefit so far is becoming friends with Penny. everything else has been a disaster.
So funny, man.
What was your reaction like when he approached you? You probably thought like you're American fans or maybe crazy fans.
But I think Penny's career kind of had a reboot around like 2020, 2021 somewhere. And it was right before that when we met. So I think like the reboot hadn't really started yet. And so maybe it was like kind of shocking, like, who is this guy?
No, I was happy because I wanted to speak English, right?
Yeah.
Because all my Japanese fans are okay. They speak English too, but like a lot of foreigners, I would like. That's why when I saw Baker, I thought it'd be nice if we could be friends, and because he speaks Japanese, but he speaks English to me, right? Because I couldn't read this.
Hoshiko, we're looking for a sponsor, Hoshiko.
He can read. So I think he knows more Japanese than me.
Well, I will say my reading's pretty good. I will say, like, surprisingly. Yeah, I think maybe my speaking is not totally natural yet, but my reading is pretty good. So.
But do you speak Japanese in your business?
A lot, yeah. So the way,
No,
at least
no
our
translator?
company, we don't know. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
need that. No.
Yeah, that's great.
No, my Japanese is totally fluent.
Wow.
Not like native level, but totally fluent for
Oh,
any
wow.
business situation. But basically, for our business, like especially dealing with the manufacturing, the drugstores, the retailers, the sellers online, 100% Japanese.
Wow.
Totally Japanese. But in the office, everyone is bilingual. And even though we're only selling in Japan right now,
Yeah.
like our products are meant for like all Asia, US, like because actually a lot of people are struggling with this problem all over. So that's the
Wow,
idea.
that's
So that's why
great.
I'm like pretty serious to keep the bilingual and really like I think we really want to grow like all over Asia and
Yeah.
make help all those people. So
I can't believe he's only 34 and now he's so looking at the world.
yeah, but Penny, when you were 34, you had 15 studio albums.
Always singing.
Superstar.
But-
Retired.
No. I think I was so surprised because I was so more known in China than Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean these days?
Yeah, these
Yeah,
days.
I'm pretty disappointed by that
Yeah, I
because
was
like
saying, yeah, we're-
not that popular these days.
Yeah, no, even my because I don't really have the hit song, so but it's so-
What? What do you mean you don't have the hit songs?
like
I mean, for me, there's like the hits, Tuxedo Connection. Come
it's
on,
not single.
wanna kiss, right? What about the new stuff? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
amazing.
that's why so happy that. But I'm so lucky is because even after all these years, this is not new, right?
Yeah,
It's-
sure.
Yeah, like
40
this
40
is-
years
yeah,
old,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But Columbia, I don't have contract with Columbia, but they keep on releasing it in digital and all
they're
my
not-
albums,
and
15
they're, and-
albums.
and
yeah.
they're not giving you the royalties, right?
Oh, I have.
Oh,
No,
good.
not singing royalty.
Oh, good.
When I wrote the lyrics.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So I'm
Perfect.
trying to find out where it is.
Yeah, what the hell? Come on, Columbia. What's wrong with you? This is
Because-
Penny deserves every penny of this. Come on.
Yeah, really, I have to check.
Come on,
my
Columbia.
but my singing loyalty goes to my boss.
Okay.
Yeah, so and he died, so he.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned
Yeah,
that to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
But 23, your first album comes out. You're in Tokyo. I mean, you must suddenly get access to so many famous people. Everybody wants to meet you. Everybody's inviting you to the cool parties. Like suddenly you're into this high lifestyle. I mean, come on, Penny.
No,
Tell us some cool stories about.
Sorry about that. I never had that.
Being in the 80s, being a diva in Tokyo in the 80s. Come on, like.
No.
Japanese economic boom. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the boom.
Well,
like,
I
come
never
on.
had that.
Oh, come on, Penny.
Because on my lyrics, I was recording, going home, recording, going home,
yeah,
recording.
I'm sure that's how it went,
no,
Penny.
But before debut, yeah, I had a lot of parties.
Yeah,
But when
oh,
I
really?
debuted, they told me I have so much responsibility, so don't do this and don't do that. So
Oh, really?
yeah. So when I debuted, when I was on 23, I just go to recording, and then I would stay there until morning. Then I'm so tired, so I go home and I sleep till afternoon. Then I wake up and I go to recording again.
Really?
Yeah, because every year I was
You
recording.
did 2 albums every
Yeah,
year,
yeah,
right?
so I have
it
to-
was
yeah,
like,
and
I
then
mean,
I do
that's
lives, right?
so much, right? Yeah.
And then I
mean,
do after the recording, after the record release, I have to do concert. Then
Yeah.
after and I do concerts, I have to learn everything and stuff like that. So no time to play around.
Oh, come on,
So I
Penny.
played around before.
what do we
23rd.
say? 12 years in the
Yeah, yeah.
spotlight and
No.
0 parties?
Yes, no parties.
Come on. Have you met the prime minister, the
No,
royal
no.
family,
you got it wrong.
Johnny's?
Johnny's, yes.
Okay,
yeah,
there we
because
go.
we work together. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there we okay.
Everything is
Now we're
business.
getting into something
No,
interesting.
Everything is business.
You didn't join any of those
No, everything-
secret Johnny's
No.
parties
No.
before they got
Exposed.
No,
exposed.
yeah. Because I knew them. I knew the musicians because they work with me too.
Okay.
So that's all. Really, really. So no
Interesting.
interesting. Before debuting,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was interesting life for me.
But so
Like
you moved
until
to
23, it was
you
really
moved to
good.
Japan age 18,
Yeah, yeah. Then
and
I
then
worked.
18 through
Yeah,
23 you were did you have
just
another
drinking
job?
every day.
Really?
Going to discos because that was the 80s, the disco
Sure, yeah.
boom, yeah.
Wow.
And the band is there, so the Filipino bands, American bands, and Japanese band. We just
Wow.
go and dance. Then after that, this, I
Yeah.
couldn't no more.
Really? They control you that
Yeah,
strongly?
yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mm,
So once you sign the contract with Columbia, like the freedom is
I don't do my office. I was
Sure.
in the the office. My
Sure.
office, shacho contract.
Yeah.
So my
Well,
shacho
I
told
guess
me,
so,
yeah,
yeah.
because they pay me. I get paid, right? So
Huh. So I mean, yes. So your agency, which had the
Yeah,
contract
yeah,
with
yeah,
Columbia,
yeah, yeah.
they were like really
Yeah, yeah.
restricting.
No,
Like
my
your-
agency was restrict.
That's
Columbia
what I'm
doesn't-
saying. Yeah. So your
yeah,
agency
yeah.
had the contracts,
Yeah,
and they were really restricting like your actions and your the fun you could have. And
No, they say that I could have fun, but don't overdo it. Because that's gonna ruin everything. So.
Really, and our goal as a company is to overdo it. Yeah.
Sorry, no interesting story.
Somehow I don't believe that, Penny. Come on,
Should
these
be.
the amazing viewers of We Might Be Red are looking for the juicy details.
Sorry about that. Because I became really a good girl after started singing. Because
Really?
they told me so many things that like so many staffs are behind me, and if I get sick or if I can't do concert, it is
Really?
canceled, and all the money's go and
Well,
so
I mean, I guess like making 15
Yeah.
albums in 12 years. I mean, that's like serious commitment.
yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
So how much did that take? Like 5 days a week, recording, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
doing
yeah.
lives on the
Yeah,
weekend
yeah,
to
yeah.
promote it.
Yeah,
Wow, I mean, that's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, isn't it?
Wow. So how did you feel? So you basically retired at 35?
No, I never retired.
Well, I just mean from the full-time recording. You stepped
Yeah,
back a
yeah.
bit. And how did you feel like that time? Like 35, 15 studio albums behind me. What was your thoughts? Like, why did you stop?
I don't know because I never wasn't interested.
Okay.
Like I told you, if it was for work.
So it was more of a job
Yeah,
than
yeah, yeah.
really, because I don't know. At least the reason I loved your music and your singing so much is I really felt like I could hear the emotion coming from the songs like really strongly. So I mean I think you're a great singer, but it was really more of like a job.
Yeah, that's why I think it sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, after 43 years
Yeah.
anniversary, right, this year. From now, I know I'm a singer.
Yeah.
It's my new start. But before that, it was like I have
Job
to.
for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, it's a job. I have to live. I can't go back home. If I quit and go back home, it's okay. But if I'm gonna stay in Japan, I can't. What can I do? It's to sing. So and take care of the album that's been released, right? So then. But I never thought like. Oh, I love singing, I can't, don't take this away from me or anything like that. If I had another job, probably I'll be doing it, but I can't. Can you
It's got
hire
too much
me?
to
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'll
but
be your
don't-
secretary.
Don't podcast theme song singer. Yeah. Sure, we need some more ice.
Isn't that interesting? And right now that I have to make my own living again, that's why I'm singing again,
I see.
Yeah, so.
Come on, Penny.
So
We
weird.
we know it's because you're out of money. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm out of money. Yeah, so I have to work.
Yeah.
To live in Tokyo is so hard, yeah.
It's definitely expensive. And
Yeah,
recently
it's
you got
expensive.
divorced.
Yeah, I have to live by
your,
myself.
your ex-husband took half of all of that money that you earned.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird, huh? They told everybody was so fun. They're going, Penny, in Japan, even if you're if you become your 60s, they don't, even if you don't get along with your family, they don't get divorced.
Oh, yeah.
But
There's
Penny,
a stigma
yeah,
in
Penny,
Japan.
are you okay? And I go, what? My second life is starting. You know? I was thinking that way, but later on I start thinking again, yeah, reality is not that. You know? So I have to work.
All right, here's what I want to try now.
What?
This is a testing patch that you put on your skin, really simple, and it's called Jibun no Taishitsu o Shiro.
I want to
And
know.
actually, this shows you what is your DNA disposition to alcohol. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Actually, it's just like this little patch. So please
do I
take
put
one. Actually, you're supposed to put it on your wrist.
Oh, anywhere?
Yeah, just like right here on your wrist.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
So please have a try.
Yeah.
And then basically it's really simple. You just put it on and then wait for 20 minutes and then we see how does the color of your wrist change.
Doki doki.
Yeah.
全然飲めないって書いてあるけど。
Yeah, exactly. There is the Zenzen nomenai.
And
There is the
飲みすぎ注意。
Honto wa nomanai zoku.
私、I know, I'm sure I'm white.
Yeah, mine is
飲
too.
みすぎ。
Oh, really? Yeah, that's my problem too. Yeah.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, so
To know, because I really want to know more about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like a
Is it
little
like this?
test of your DNA. Yeah, that's perfect.
On the wrist.
And actually, you need to put it for 20 minutes, and then actually, I'm a little bit too hairy, so it's sticking on top of the hair. And then basically, this patch is going to have a small reaction with your skin.
Really?
And then, depending on which color this turns, you can know
this
what
one right here.
Yeah. So
Oh.
actually, your skin will turn. So let's see.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
What if not the drinking part, another part came? What is this?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, exactly.
You are crazy.
You are divorced now.
You should get married.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
You should get
Black,
married.
black, yeah.
You will be happy.
Yeah, well, I hope he's already happy.
Of course he is, guy. Just get married. That's great. That's the happy part. 10 years from now, I don't know, but you know.
Yeah, sure.
Right
So-
now, he's very happy.
Yeah, exactly. Public service announcement on behalf of the whole country of Japan. Penny is recently divorced. Anybody who's looking, are you looking for a new partner?
No.
Single and happy.
Single
and ready for a new
New
adventure.
second life. My second life just started. My last life.
The last life. Well,
And I'm
you've still got a while to
And
go.
I'm writing a song, a story. I want to write a new song. It's called A Last Love Story.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the last life story.
Last life story.
Life
I think
story.
you've still
and
got a
love
while
story.
to go before that, but actually, I wanted to ask you about concerning your songs.
Yeah.
What about this collaboration with Night Tempo? Mm-hmm. What did you? I really loved it. I
you
think-
like that?
Yeah, because
I-
I think it's like kind
Yeah,
of.
it's kind of new, right?
Yeah, because
yeah.
I really love the city pop, funky old style of your music, but I also like new kind of more up tempo, disco, jazz, this kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed it. I think he did 2 songs, right, which was Kathy and
Exotic Yokogo.
yeah, Exotic Yokogao.
But
yeah.
I sang one
Yeah, it
song
was amazing,
in
yeah.
his album.
Oh really?
That's why, because he's a big fan of city pop.
Yeah.
And he was going to release his new album. It's called, and then he wanted me to sing his song.
Oh, cool.
So he was looking for me, because
Oh, really?
my office, so in the Columbia, he didn't contract Columbia. And this one guy, DJ, that I know, he contracted me, and he says, "Do you know Night Tempo?" I said, "No, I don't."
I didn't know him
Yeah,
either
yeah.
until you collaborated. Yeah.
And he said he's a very young Korean DJ,
Oh
and-
really? Is
yeah,
he
yeah,
Korean?
He's Korean.
I didn't even know. Yeah.
And then he said he wants you to sing his music.
Oh cool.
And okay. No, just okay. And then he was in Korea that time, so in Zoom, yeah, we talked.
What?
And he's same age as you. He's 34.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a young guy, and then he said he wanted me to sing, and I have to write the words, and I have to sing. And so on one album, in his new album, I sang one song. So then after
Really,
that,
and you wrote the lyrics.
yeah, wrote the
Wow.
lyrics and I sang.
Oh, cool.
And his album, a lot of people sang, and all the idols in
Yeah,
80s.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they were in his
No,
album.
because I've listened after I saw your collaboration. I kind of like became a fan of Night Tempo and started listening, and it's almost only
Yeah.
Japanese singers
So,
like making his
Yeah,
songs.
so.
Yeah, but I was wondering that collaboration you did you actually have some influence on the music at all?
No,
Or no? So did you choose the songs together?
no, Colombia wanted
really?
to, yeah, he wanted that. They wanted to ask Night Tempo to rearrange it.
Okay.
Kathy and,
Yeah.
and the Exotic Yokogawa. And Exotic Yokogawa, he plays on his live performance.
Wow.
Before I knew him, you know,
Yeah.
that he'd been playing.
Oh,
And
cool.
when he goes to LA for concert, he plays Exotic Yokogawa, and I guess American people, they like that.
Yeah,
But
I
in
really
Japan,
like that
it's
song.
not.
Yeah.
But in Japan, it's not that famous. So they play the other 80s idol songs, and that's how we got to know each other. And I did a concert with him on his not birthday, release
Release date.
release day album. It was in Shibuya.
And why didn't I get invited to your birthday party?
I never had birthday. I used to have, so busy. I used to have birthday live every year.
Oh, come on, why
But
not this
after
year?
I stopped,
You don't want to say the age?
No. I don't have time.
Oh, really?
I have more time to spend with. It's like in Japan they have this last New Year. Last New Year party.
Okay.
忘年会.
Sure, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And end of year party, I
Yeah,
think.
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
put all the musicians they put my birthday and that together. So I don't have to do live,
Oh, really? And because your birthday is in December, or?
Yeah, 28.
Oh, okay, got it.
I mean, nothing changes. But see, red.
Still 20. It needs 20 minutes actually. It
Oh.
says so.
What color does it
So we
turn
need
to?
to either pink or red, but actually
Pink or red.
but maybe nothing if your DNA is not the right type. So
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
no, this is actually my third time to do it, and every time I'm
What?
totally clear, no change. Yeah,
oh.
because
How
I'm.
about you?
Cheers! I'm a pretty good drinker.
So, nothing's wrong with you. Me
Yeah,
too.
no, it actually.
This part becomes pink.
So
this.
what happens is we wait 20 minutes and then you pull it off, and then actually the skin will have a small change. Yeah,
Wow, that's
is what happens.
interesting.
Maybe actually.
We should take a picture.
Yeah, actually, so far it's only 7 minutes. So I know you're excited, but we need a little bit longer. Yeah.
Really?
And here's the brochure, and actually the way I found this was that it's actually like a advertisement to like stop drinking alcohol. It's like it's like a society in Japan to help you stop drinking alcohol.
Wow.
And I recently attended like a community center event about something about like drinking non-alcohol drinks, and they were giving us this, and I thought, wow, like since we're the company that actually like makes products for this, so we have to buy a pack. And so I contacted that company. That's the alcohol avoiding society. And like I was kind of afraid to tell them what our business is, because actually we are kind of the opposite. We're giving
right.
people an easy way to
Yeah.
enjoy drinking. So I was worried they're gonna like not sell to us, but okay, I guess it works. So
Yeah.
yeah, pretty interesting information.
This is interesting.
Yeah, and actually they did a pretty good breakdown of the science behind drinking and breakdown of alcohol. And they have a pretty good, interesting analysis here, because there are two type of Japanese people. Generally, this is obviously a generalization, but basically there is like a Jomon Japanese type and a Heian or Yayoi Japanese type. And there's a lot of evidence showing that the Jomon type of Japanese people have a lot more people turning red.
Oh, I see.
And so actually they detailed it quite in depth in this brochure. But it's really true if you ask some Japanese people about their family history, that maybe they can tell you. Most people are mixed these days, but they can tell you if they are Jomon or Yayoi type, and then you can kind of guess if they turn red or not just from that.
Interesting fact.
Yeah, it's interesting. Today is kind of interesting day. Interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Interesting meeting.
So let's make this more interesting. This is the question that everybody who loves Penny wants to know. I'm here to ask it. Who is Kathy?
I mean, who is Kathy?
Everyone wants to know who is Kathy.
Kathy. That's what Kathy. I know because he chose. I didn't choose the name.
He chose the name
Yeah,
Catherine.
yeah. Lyric guy who wrote. His name is Kanchinfa. He's very famous.
Sure.
Yeah. He chose the name.
He chose the name.
I didn't choose the name. I just
Kathy.
told him, I want a story about like I have a song that singing for my girlfriends,
Yeah.
like best friends and stuff. So he goes, okay, so I'll just think of the name, and he says Kathy. Is it
Kathy
okay?
is the name.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an aunt Kathy.
Really?
Yeah, she's an amazing lady. My grandma's sister is Aunt Kathy.
And it is Catherine, right?
I think it is. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean,
And do you
I'm
know,
not
it's so-
100% sure.
And
But
it's
I
so
think
sup-
it is. Yeah.
And it's so surprised. The Kathy was the best, popularest music in China.
That's very surprising.
Exactly. and I think they like the introduction,
Yeah.
because the sax player.
And with the
plays
sax player, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
And-
he's so good at that. Yeah.
I think they like that part. So in YouTube, everybody's
They do.
like
They do.
singing.
They really like ballads in China. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why. 'Cause personally, Kathy wasn't one of my favorite songs of yours, just because it's a bit slower and not so like really upbeat. But yeah, I think maybe in China that could be really really popular.
But
yeah.
in Japan, it was popular too.
Oh really?
Yeah, especially the not the ordinary one, but like small wrestlers or like something.
Small wrestlers.
Small.
Sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, small wrestlers.
What? They are singing Kathy?
They like they like the music.
Really?
Yeah. And
Are
then,
you saying you dated a sumo wrestler?
No, why do you keep on trying to go back there? Sorry about that.
I think there's something you're keeping hidden.
No, there's nothing hidden. I'm always open, you know that. I don't have the background. Yeah.
Wow.
Now you know.
Sumo
Now
wrestlers
you know
love
the Kathy.
Kathy. Wow.
Yeah. Why, you were so interested in that?
I actually like Kathy a lot. Yeah, really great song, especially with the saxophone player.
So now, because when you look at the YouTube, when you look Kathy, there's really young people who singing, covering my
Oh,
songs.
covering. Wow.
Yeah, young girls and the young bands, That's why they're so
Kasari.
so they sing, yeah, they sing. It's so surprising.
Yeah, it's a really good song. I like it.
Yeah. Now that I like it, so I'm gonna be singing that again. And the last time when I did the podcast, somebody they wanted to ask me, really, I never thought I would get that question. He goes, "Behind you," there's a song called "Behind You" in Sexy Robot.
Yeah.
And I breathe. I have a breath inside. I go, "Behind you," and they wanted to hear in the record. Because KEF is a real great speaker, right? So they wanted to hear that. So I was going, wow, you hear the breath. I never thought they would be interested in that breath.
Wow.
But I think that's because in record it's so more, more than CD.
Yeah,
Because,
sure.
when you put
really the
needle in, they go,
lossless audio.
Yeah, you hear the
Sure.
scratches and stuff, and they go,
Oh.
Wow.
yeah, and it really sounded really nice too.
Interesting.
Interesting how people listen,
Yeah,
so many different ways to listen.
And you also have like a worldwide
Yeah.
fans, so like from Japan,
Yeah.
now in US as well. How was like in 80's like the reaction from US? Did you also have fans back then, or
No,
it's
I
recently?
didn't.
Oh really?
But we went to recording in LA all the time. But no fans because
LA.
yeah.
Hato Mindo, what is it?
No,
What's the name of the
no.
second album?
Hato LA
LA.
When I went to
Hato wa
LA,
LA Mindo.
I recorded Watch Out album and from Watch Out, Imagination, Watch Out, and Chicago. Two vocalists from Chicago, they did the chorus for me.
Oh, wow.
That's Imagination. From Imagination album, I started to record in LA. So
But so one thing I wanted to ask was actually about music videos. I think you never recorded a full music video, did you?
Not full.
Full
Pick
mu-
up.
just okay, just like some small points, and but maybe it was, if I'm not mistaken, the music video scenes was from your concerts, and they were just pieced together. You never did like any really
I
like
did promotion, yeah.
You
I
did some promotions, really,
Watch
really
Out, especially Watch Out, from
Okay.
Watch Out.
interesting.
yeah,
Maybe
because,
I missed it. Yeah.
Musicians were really, really great musicians in LA, so they
Yeah.
want the Columbia, I guess they wanted to.
And Watch Out was in
88 or something like
88,
that,
yeah, maybe
9 or something
89.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
one of the later
Yeah,
albums.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Interesting. So only a little bit, but I feel like some full-length music videos would have been amazing,
Yeah,
right?
because
yeah,
it would be nice.
I don't know. I
yeah,
just
I
feel
would
like
love to take
there's
it.
so much like personality coming from you. Like that's, I'm really missing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it was a bit rare to get music videos back then.
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
also listen a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
City pop, only like few, and also very big like
Yeah, yeah.
Tatsuro, Takeshi
Yeah,
Tatsuro.
they have
Yeah,
concerts.
I actually
and,
yeah.
love
Concerts.
Takeshi Tatsuro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
he does a song called "Airport Lady," which I love. Yeah, I was singing that one in karaoke a lot.
Wow, I never heard of that.
Also
But-
like Miki Matsubara. Only
Yeah,
like
I
one.
love that. I used to work.
So what about Matsubara Miki?
Yeah, Matsubara Miki,
You met her?
I'm a big fan because we used to be together in TV shows every time we go.
wow.
Then I would go, oh, Matsubara Miki, she's so cute, you know, I like that song, Midnight Express. I'm going, and then Columbia people would get angry. Penny, behave yourself. You are an artist too, you know, don't just be one fan. I'm going, why? You know, I'm going, but I want to get her, you know, autograph. I'm just
But
like,
I think
cool down, Penny. They
But
go,
unfortunately, Matsubara Miki has passed away
Yeah.
quite young. Actually,
Yeah, I know.
I think she was late 50s.
Yes.
And she, I'm not sure why, but I think she
yeah, I think
passed
she was
away.
ill, yeah.
You know, some kind of sickness. Yeah, she passed away. Really sad. Yeah.
I know.
Because like Mayonaka no Doa,
Doa, so-
that's like
so-
one of
so.
my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Like,
It became boom like with this.
that's like,
That's
Plastic
why,
Love.
yeah. That's
yeah,
why
Plastic
probably-
Love is amazing.
It's
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I think she was the one who opened the door to the city pop.
I would say she, in terms of city pop artists,
Yeah.
she's the number
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
like famous, yeah. And you got to go to a lot of TV shows with her,
Yeah, yeah.
and she was a total bitch.
No. Sorry. I don't lie. She was great.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, she was really nice. Yeah.
You loved her, like her music and
Yeah,
her
I love her.
personality
Yeah, I
too.
love
No,
her
I
personality.
think she didn't really do much interviews or
Well,
public
then-
appearances.
yeah.
That's
and
so.
she doesn't release so much, not as much as
Yeah,
album.
so I never really, I think there's really no opportunity to see her personality, so I
Yeah.
have no idea. So what
Yeah.
was she like?
She was so
Like-
nice. I mean, because I only talked with her when we were in a show together, you know,
Okay,
like not
yeah.
privately like that. So, but you know, she was okay. She was really nice. I'm going, I'm
Yeah.
so bad, I'm a big fan. And she goes, and then she goes, ありがとう、私も好きよみたいなさ、like, I go, oh,
So
I'm the
kind
one
of-
who's excited.
Kind
Going,
of,
"Ah!"
kind of
you know,
reserved lady.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going, "Ah!" And then everybody's my manager. He's going, Penny, calm down, calm down.
Was she popular as well back then?
Oh, she was popular. Yeah, she was popular.
I think
than
she
me.
was
Yeah,
was
she
like
was more popular
the,
than
the
me.
queen of city
Oh.
pop. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
why
amazing.
do you think like recently like city pop again coming
I
back?
don't know. But what I can say is, they made a real good album, good sound, even if it's
Hell
old.
yeah.
You know,
I
yeah,
love
because
that sound,
Like,
yeah.
everyone is good. Like yeah.
no, I'm not. In
really?
90s, it became like more technical, like.
I see.
But from the 80s, I think bubble, bubble,
Yeah,
bubble was there. You know, it didn't boast out. So
Mm.
they had so much time and they gave so much effort. You know, that you can stay in the record studio as long as you like. Now, no, we have to pay
Yeah,
so much.
2 hours.
expensive-
Yeah,
yeah.
I see.
But you
So
know,
you had a lot of creativity. back
creative.
then
So we
as
could
well.
just talk, and we didn't have like online and like
yeah,
so we
sure.
would talk always, get together and get to know each other, and we would do meetings, not mail or anything. So,
So
we
it-
had a human communication.
It was like a very small
yeah.
small circle. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
and really heart-to-heart communication. Probably that's why the 80s was like recording was like that.
Yeah,
probably probably that's why it stayed. And even now, it's not digital or anything like that. But that's what I think.
It's like a golden time of
Yeah,
and production.
And we didn't like give up when we go, not like that. Yeah,
Even
let's
if
do it.
doesn't
Yeah,
work,
let's do it.
You just do it.
Are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want to sing again? I'm going, okay.
Yeah. Really? Are you sure?
I think that's how everybody on the 80's was recording.
Yeah.
Probably that's why it was really. The sound is old, but it was good.
So I think your major career ended in like 93, somewhere around there, and maybe you kind of took a break kind of during some years.
No, I didn't.
You
I
were
didn't
doing
take,
lives.
No, I was doing live every day because
really?
I just quit my office.
Yeah.
And I.
Oh, that's
that's
your
it.
agency.
Yeah. I just quit agency, so I became free.
You were singing and keeping lives going.
Yeah.
And then, but basically 1993 until 2020, so 27 years, you were just doing lives, enjoying your life, and then
making music.
And then,
because I made my own CD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so it's not Columbia label. So it's like how do you say that in Japan? English?
Indie or
indie. Indies.
Okay.
Yeah. So I made two.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to hear those ones.
Yeah.
the lost albums.
Yeah.
Penny's lost albums.
Yeah.
So you're saying 15 studio albums with Columbia and 2 more studio albums.
No, I think
on
it's
your
more
own?
than 15
Oh,
because
really?
I have covers too.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
counting the covers at all.
Yeah,
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 because those 15 albums, it's
Was
only original songs. Yeah.
Then I have 3 or 4 cover albums. Only covers with a 3-person.
Wow.
And it's
Okay.
all like
Sure.
arranged and
I wasn't even counting those at all. And then, so 27 years, you were maybe focusing on slowing down, doing your own music, doing concerts on a regular basis, and then suddenly in 2020, and your music is becoming really popular again around the world.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts? What do you think about that?
I think if you keep on doing what you keep on, just don't give up. Just keep on doing it.
Sure.
That's when your dream comes true.
Yeah.
That's me too. Because 40 years I've been doing all that, and I'm still singing. That's why probably if I wasn't singing, retired, probably Columbia would just release it. But no, they can't advertise, right? Because the person is not singing anymore.
Yeah.
But I was still singing, so the Columbia people was, oh, you still singing?
Yeah.
Come on, I'll release your album again. I'm going, really?
Wow.
That's how it was. And what? Mostly what I'm so.
But I don't think that's not what I'm really talking about actually, because you're talking about maybe after the initial boom. I'm talking about like 2020, suddenly like French DJs, American DJs, and in the house space, in the disco space, started using your old songs in their mixes and really popularizing it again. And suddenly, Wanna Kiss, Tuxedo Connection, I mean, a bunch of other songs from your old albums were appearing in these big time mixes out of nowhere, right? And 27-year break, and then suddenly Penny's songs are really back in the spotlight in the big DJ community. And that's why that's what I'm wondering. I mean, what did you think? And then Columbia came in and said, "Wow, here's another boom. Let's go."
No, Columbia, because when the first was 60 Robot, the 60 from they wanted to release from the American label.
Okay.
They wanted to release 2 songs from then. That's because they can't get in contract with me, right? So they have to call Columbia. Because
Sure,
so
they own
so
the
the
original
American
rights,
the label, they listened to, I guess it was city pop boom started to a little bit started. So they were listening to 80s singer, Japanese singer, and they found me and they said, oh, this is a good song. So then where is it released? Oh, Columbia. So they called Columbia, and then Columbia found me and they said, they're gonna release 2 songs. Is it okay? I said, yeah, sure. And that's how it started.
Really?
Yeah, 2 songs was
even before the DJs were using it in their mixes without permission. Because I think a lot of DJs, they didn't really have permission to use the songs. They were just putting it in there and splicing it. So
Sampling.
just sampling like a lot of the parts.
But because that's just a little bit part. But if it's the full, then you have to have a.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but they were sampling so many parts, and at least as far as I understand, that's where the boom was coming from.
And you know what I am so happy is that I didn't know, but the Colombian people asked me, I'm always on top 10 on CD Pops. But some people they go down and up and down, but I'm on the 3rd.
Number 9.
No, number 3.
Wow.
But number 1.
Come on,
number
Penny.
3.
You're my number 1 forever.
That's what I wanted to hear. It's always on number 3.
I cannot even say like how many Japanese people I said Toyama Hitomi is my favorite artist. You gotta listen, and the Japanese people are like, who? Dare? What's that? I never heard of that. Yeah, I'm like, what? How could you not hear of that?
For some reason, the city pop boom was kind of like it was in
the second
US,
boom didn't happen in Japan. It's
Japan,
so bizarre. Yeah.
Korea, China.
That's the very bizarre thing.
I think Europe started because animation.
It was also really French DJs were pulling it out and pulling it. Yeah, French, Belgian, like DJs from that space were really pulling it.
And I sang a lot of animation.
songs,
and then
I saw
in
some of
Europe,
those,
my animation, not my song, but in animation was so popular. And I sang 2 songs in this animation. That's how the Europe people got to know me too.
I'm not a big anime guy. That's not how I knew. The first time I heard your songs was maybe
Sexy Robot, right?
Yes, it was.
Where did you hear
it? I was gonna say it's maybe like 2017.
Oh.
And it actually, as I grew up in Belgium, I've always loved French DJs in this style. And around 2017, I heard one of the songs from Sexy Robot in a totally normal DJ mix, and they were sampling the Japanese lyrics, and I thought, wow, this is really interesting. And at the time, I was living in Osaka, learning Japanese, and I was like, "Wow, this is so funky, so cool. Like, I love this song." And then I just started listening to that, found some of your albums, and was listening more, and thought, "Wow, this is amazing. This is totally my style." You can just see me at home or in the office, just rocking out to Sexy Robot album. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, a lot of people in the comments say even though I was not even born in 80s, but I feel like I'm in 80s, listening to this song.
All right, guys, 20 minutes.
Oh, is it?
Let's show it.
Nothing.
What do we got? Totally clear for me.
How about me?
Totally clear. Where was the? Where did you have it?
How about here? Right here.
Looks totally clear. Yeah, show it to
What
the
is
camera.
clear?
Come on.
I'm totally clear.
Yeah, no red at all.
I started to have red.
Actually, you did have a little red.
Yeah, but I'm kind of
Wait.
itchy. I'm itchy.
Maybe you are the.
I think I'm allergic.
Yeah,
You are the
allergic too.
honto wa nomenai zoko.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you are the middle one, maybe. Some
I
slight
got really
intolerance.
itchy. I
Yeah.
removed it earlier.
And
Probably
you're not
this
drinking
is
that much.
allergic. Yeah.
My
No,
nose
mine-
also allergic. I'm really
Mine
allergic.
was totally clear.
Me too.
I am the.
So we can drink.
I am the nomi sugi chuhi
Yeah.
abunai hito.
Me too. I knew that.
Be
I knew that.
Be careful about drinking too much, people.
I knew
Yeah,
about
if,
it.
if you know my family, that's definitely who they are.
I knew that.
That's so itchy.
You
Well,
were
that
kinda
means
allergic,
maybe you
huh?
have a bit, yeah. You have some
Allergic to-
There's a little China in everybody.
Ah.
Okay, so actually, Penny, I wanted to do a little activity, which was 15 studio albums with the covers, which I think maybe you didn't do that many music videos, but actually I think your album covers were quite iconic. Right? I think it was always like a picture of you in some crazy pose, something really. I guess each one of those must have been one full day, like
Yeah.
photo shoot,
Oh, yes,
just like
yes,
thousands of
yes,
shots just to get that one.
Yes.
And I just wanted to ask, 15 albums, amazing cover. I mean, really iconic covers that you made, or your agency made. Which one is
My favorite?
your favorite album cover?
I think a human voice, because no, one scene, because my sister was the model there.
Pull it up. Yeah, let's look at the album covers. We got to just take a quick look.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
It's called One Scene.
One Scene, yeah.
Not the front, but the back.
One Scene is the 6th album you made, or something
I
like
have
that?
to count.
Yeah, sure.
Because
It's 5 Pennies was
Five
the
Pennies, the
fifth
fifth one.
album. And I
And,
think it was the one
Hello-
after that, right?
Human Voice. I think it's 7th.
Maybe, yeah.
7th album.
I also
Yeah,
have trouble
yeah.
keeping them in order.
Yeah. And my sister, all my family was, kind of involved in this one album.
Really?
And yeah, and my younger sister right under me is Nancy. She did a model, and my older sister, she did operator thing. Call.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, voice only. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Which album?
Bam, bam, bam,
And-
ba-dam.
and,
Bam, bam,
Oh,
bam, bam.
it's not here. One scene.
It's on there somewhere. Just
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
the Spotify. You can see them all.
One scene.
But
One scene.
so my
Like this one right here.
let's,
And-
let's
yeah,
see it.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah. It's because it was kind of
Nice. Come on, just go to Spotify. It has all of them. Like, do you have Spotify in here? Or maybe not.
and its
Shoot,
title
okay.
was yeah,
It's
yeah.
Spotify.
Since
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the title is called One Scene, we wanted to
has
if
all
all
of
the
them there.
lyrics, and when you hear the song, you can see the scene, like. So
So,
they have
Seated in the
So-
movie theater.
yeah, I'm sitting in a movie theater.
Yeah. So I think it's not 6th album, maybe
I think
7th.
7.
Okay, but so I think the best album probably Sexy Robot.
Yeah. Everybody,
I
of
think
course,
that's the
of course.
truth.
Yeah.
I think my favorite album, Just Call Me Penny.
Yeah.
And then favorite album cover is actually Mune Wasagi.
Murasawagi,
This is
oh,
amazing.
That was when
Yeah.
I for the first time I cut my hair.
Yeah, I mean,
We took that in LA.
in terms of like sexy Penny on the cover,
Oh,
I
wow.
think there's no comparison.
Wow,
Really,
yeah.
like
Everybody has a different taste.
this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
one, right?
Wow.
Yeah, check this. We got to pull up this album cover. Come on.
Murasawagi, I'm thinking that. It's not in
This
here.
is like this is the
See,
one
which album? You say you like Just Call Me Penny, right?
in terms of the
This
music.
is the
yeah,
first
yeah.
original, and this one the second.
Yeah,
Because they say that,
Yeah.
the Colombia,
Really? They
yeah,
changed the-
Yeah, we
Oh, I didn't
wanted to
know
do this,
that.
and then the Colombia people they go,
What?
this make it more simple and more idol-like.
Oh, I never saw this one.
so
I've
we
only
changed
seen
it to this.
I've only seen the original one in the chair.
So we like that. I'm going, hey, Penny, I'm Penny, and then
Yeah, no,
Colombia
that's great.
Colombia
No, this
people,
is the
they-
one I've only seen, and
They changed it to this.
I've also seen the full vinyl. It looks
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good. Yeah, in
But they
Shimokitazawa.
changed it to this.
Oh, is that
So
for
see, that's
Japan
how-
market or for American?
Japan market.
Oh,
because
what?
you know what I mean. So it's so
Oh,
different
that
from
sucks.
It's very simple.
Because
so
yeah,
like more
no,
young.
I
so-
love that picture. Yeah, this is a really great picture.
Yeah. And then after
Sitting
that.
in the chair, badass.
We all our agency liked it. Let's go with this, and we released some of it with the
Yeah.
jacket. But the Colombian, they go, it was like idol boom. So let's make it more, like idol, like Penny's only 23, and stuff like that. Then
No,
after
I really like
this,
that one, yeah.
This is the first album that I took in
Inspiration.
America.
Imagination.
The Playboy cameraman took this.
What?
So and then even this, the Colombia people, they go,
No.
too much.
No.
Like that.
Mune Wasagi, is it? Or
Oh, this is imaginary.
Mune
Munasawagi wa ne.
Sawagi.
It's not
Yeah.
in here.
Mune Sawagi, that's the
So,
one.
Munasawagi.
This is my favorite album picture by far. They just
Munasawagi.
something is like in your eyes, like really catching it, right?
Oh, this.
black and white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
black and white, something like, wow, this is amazing.
And I have a short hair. Yeah.
But
Munasawagi was
it's
the
hard to
last
see
album.
the hair and
Yeah.
wait, what there's another now I'm kind of forgetting, but yeah, for me this is the best album picture. I really love this
Oh,
one.
really? Wow.
But I didn't even notice that your hair is short here. It's because you
can't
you
see
cannot
it.
really see it. I never
It's
noticed
very
that.
high contrast.
I guess I thought it was long behind. Yeah, I didn't
Was the
even.
first
I really
time.
didn't notice that ever. Yeah, because
This is it's the
it's
first
so
time I
dark. I
shortcut.
thought it was long behind, but just pulled back. But yeah, I
Maybe-
guess it is short. Yeah, for
Maybe
me,
under.
for me, this is
yeah,
like
yeah.
the best one. I
really?
really
Thank
love
you.
this one. And then there's the Watch Out. This is a great album shot.
Yeah, I love that.
Like with this weird Cleopatra
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah,
what
I
happened
know.
there?
They
I don't
wanted
even-
me to, and they wanted
But
me
is that
to
is that
smoke.
is that a wig?
No, it's my hair.
It's your hair.
Yeah,
and it's Watch Out. Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
this one is nuts. I mean, what is going on? Like I honestly cannot even see. Like what is next to your head?
It's all this film.
That's what it's
Yeah.
like.
In a film. And I'm saying, watch out, people. You know,
And they put film over your head.
like this.
Yeah, and I mean, what is that next to your hair?
Go
Is that
this.
no on the side? Oh,
This?
you're holding the film on the top,
So,
and
so.
it's coming down over the sides.
No, no, the film is here, and I'm just looking inside. No, yeah, it's
Interesting.
supposed to be,
Yeah, it's like
And
a little hard to tell.
back is like they wanted me to smoke, and then they
Yeah.
want the fire to come.
really
I mean,
the smoke to come.
yeah. This is the front, and the back one is like
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
this is a pretty good album cover, I must say. Like, I think this is a cool one.
Yeah,
but,
I like this album.
but
too.
for me, the
No,
Mune
Munasawagi
Sawagi is just like something about the picture. It's just like very captivating. You know, like
it's-
wow, this is an awesome lady. Like,
It's like picture.
really
the
just
portrait.
grabs your attention.
It's a portrait, you know, like
Yeah.
I think. I don't know why they made it like that.
But I just think every single one of your albums had something special on the cover. Like, I mean, Sexy Robot even. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's not the best one, but even that cover with the gentleman and you just.
yeah.
I mean, that was
Yeah,
so
I
cool.
know. Isn't
we
it
got it right
cool?
here. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they like the jacket, you know.
What an awesome picture, right?
And this one,
Who is this guy?
he's
Come
called
on.
James. He's a bass player. He used to play bass, but not in my band. But he
Okay.
still live in Japan.
Oh, cool. Man, we got to get James on the podcast.
And you know, it's so interesting is that there's a real popular young artist. He's called Suzuka.
Okay.
And he was looking at the record like this, and he just saw this, and it was kind of expensive because you know, some records become expensive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no.
Must
And
be
then,
the
and he's
vinyls,
going, wow,
yeah.
who is this? And then he bought it, and then he played it, and he loved it, and so he's commercially in TV all the time. So I had an interview with him, and I said he's really young. He's like 23. 23 people listening.
Yeah.
It's just so you know exciting, yeah. Oh, this is
Wow.
Night Tempo.
Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, Night Tempo.
Yeah, is it recent though?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
that's the
Yeah,
one.
that's
Night
the very
Tempo.
recent one. Yeah.
Exotic Yokogawa.
Pretty Penny. That was a good album cover too.
Yeah, that's the first time
Yeah,
animation.
anime,
yeah.
yeah.
I like that.
It was a gorgeous one.
I like
yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Pretty Penny was a great album cover.
This one? It's Anji.
I saw it in the other. これ
Ah, yeah, it's also recent one.
Yeah. I think it's the latest. Yeah.
But I feel like there's one album cover we're missing.
What?
There's like one older, and now there's so many. I'm kind of forgetting now. But there was
many.
one. There was one other one that I did really like, and I can't quite remember it.
Gosh, what is this? This
I mean,
is Spotify.
even-
No, it's
What
Google.
is it?
you-
Yours?
This is
Your
Dustin.
albums? What is this? So many albums. My album.
I have no idea. What are we looking?
Oh.
But even L.A. Heart
Heart
Hato wa Ere Maindo is a great picture with like the
I hate that.
the prom dress, the
With
purple
the-
prom
yeah,
dress.
this.
Yeah.
Our production, we never wanted. This was we never wanted that.
Again,
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
because the first album was like Just Call Me Penny was like more the sound that we like,
Sure.
and the Columbia people they go, yeah, let's make it more simple, you know,
really?
and more pop. So even the songs are so poppy, so you know.
Yeah, I actually like this one, but I think it's a cool picture, but yeah, I think this is not the top one.
Pro
Yeah.
flowers. And you can see I'm not that, you know, excited. My face is not.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, isn't it?
But can you pull up the comparison of all the album covers? I really just want to see all of them.
All of
like,
them? I don't even have a.
yeah, if you can go to Spotify, we can definitely do it. They are all
Really?
up there.
Wow.
I can do it.
Five
Yeah,
pennies
just pull
I
up-
like.
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
like.
This is all the same ones.
Yeah,
Five
this is the same.
pennies is really good.
Yeah, it goes some 5 pennies. Mm-hmm.
Let's pull it up on Spotify. Corey.
Hello Me was kind
We've
of.
got to get to the bottom of this.
What do you want to get in bottom?
Oh, we can see like this year.
The
Oh,
best-
this is our best album. Oh,
Maybe.
this is after 5.
After 5
Mm.
games.
I think Munasai.
Like this one?
Yeah, these albums. Yeah, 6-0. And I mean, Next Door just okay in terms of the album cover.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Next
yeah,
Door was
5 pennies. That's the one I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is yeah.
that's right. I forgot about 5 pennies. I think that is a great
Yeah,
album
I
cover.
like too.
I mean, come on.
I like it too.
Talk about sexy penny. Like this is
yeah.
the one. I mean, actually, I do prefer the Mune Sawagi, but that's my favorite one. But I would say 5 pennies is my second favorite. In terms of the music, maybe 5 pennies is near the bottom. But yeah, this picture I really like. It's like, I mean, how long did that take to get?
Oh, it didn't take long.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Just on cue.
Oh, no. So interesting. That it's fun to see.
Yeah, all your work.
Yeah. Wow.
I think your album covers were really iconic, like because you didn't do that many music videos.
Yeah.
That there was really something special about the
Yeah.
album covers.
That's true.
Yeah, James.
Each one
Oh,
you had to
this
do.
this is cover.
Oh, lovers.
The cover
yeah,
album.
covers in New York. Lovers in New York. So then there was another two called Remake Love, Conversation. That's all soul music, and this is kind of like pop music.
Oh.
You know.
Remastered.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit jazzy. Naruhodo. It's so strange. I never saw this site.
The album covers.
I never saw this site.
What is it? Just Google
Google,
search,
yeah.
right? Come on, Penny.
Because I don't really,
Don't say that.
I don't look for my,
We're gonna cut that out. Yeah.
I always look for my.
I've never seen Google search. Okay, we'll cut that out.
You don't really look for yourself. You know what.
Actually, there's a
Because
question.
I have all of this, so I.
But
I
that's
don't-
actually a question I wanted to ask today. I'm glad I remembered. Is that, do you listen to your own music,
Of
Penny?
course.
You do?
Yeah, I
Okay.
listen as a fan.
Yeah, because I love to listen to your music, but so you just listen like a fan?
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I do appear on a lot of podcasts, and I have a lot of opportunity to hear myself. But actually, honestly, I don't like to hear myself
Oh,
that
really?
much. Yeah, I just like it. It doesn't like make me that excited to listen to myself and like hear what I sound like. So
Oh, really? I love to see. I don't listen as myself. I just because I have to check, because every time I have to sing so many my original live. If I have
Sure.
an original live, I have to check again. So I listen as who is this Penny?
yeah.
Then I listen. Then I have to
Sure.
remember again. So I really that's why like before I said my producer made it like that. Because if I, give up a little bit, then I would never listen because
Sure,
I would
yeah.
always think,
That's like
I'm
me,
off
yeah.
tune on
I need,
that part.
I need a producer.
Yeah. Perfect. Make it
I need a
perfect.
producer to push me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta watch that.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that podcast.
then probably you will love to listen to yourself.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. But
大丈夫。
wow. All right. Put that computer away. Come on.
Yeah. I just wanted to see
That's
like
so
what
cute.
people
How
write
small. Yeah, isn't it?
on the comments, like.
Oh.
But I know I really wanted to know
yeah.
what was your favorite album cover, and so your answer is the
One scene.
Yeah, one scene, and my answer is
Munasawagi.
yeah,
Oh,
Mune
yeah,
Sawagi,
yeah.
and second one is the five
Five
pennies,
pennies.
definitely. And which one was your favorite, Dustin?
Just from like more from the what was it? Yeah, this one like.
Sexy Robot's
Because, like,
pretty
I feel
good.
like they
Come
put
on.
More like the.
I mean, that's awesome,
concept.
right?
Yeah,
With the
yeah.
revolver
There's some
in
story.
the hand.
I feel like there's more story.
Yeah, and you can
come
see
on.
that, the hands.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
made
his
this.
hands like
The
a
hands,
Terminator.
but
Yeah,
also,
we have to make that.
I mean,
you know.
also the face, that's pretty sexy. I mean, come on, this is great.
But it's kind of old-fashioned, though. The style.
But that's the.
I guess that was the
cool thing,
80s.
yeah.
I like
Because,
it, yeah.
Looking at the pictures with your
picture.
dress, I feel like you didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
take
yeah.
it like yesterday. But this one is like feels 80s, 90s movies.
Now we're going, oh, gosh, it kind of, it's not fashionable, but it's kind of, yeah, you can tell,
Yeah.
Probably that's the part maybe they like,
And would you say it's like your biggest album and song?
Yeah, I think, because this Sexy Robot took me to the world, so I guess,
Oh,
yeah. That's how I met him on Baker's too, right?
I mean, let's say, like, I think every album you released had at least one hit. But Sexy Robot has 4 or maybe even 5 big hits, right? Because I mean, this is only the EP, but right, Sexy Robot, Wanna Kiss, Tuxedo Connection.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
And yeah, Tuxedo Connection, amazing. But in fact, I mean, I can't quite remember them right now, but there's at least another 1 or 2 great songs on this album. Whereas some of the albums really only had 1 or 2 big hits, and I think this was really the special one.
I think the title is nice too, right? Sexy
Robot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exciting.
I think it's timeless,
What was the story like behind this album?
I don't know, because when this song came out, the lyric people they wanted this to be the the album title. So they wanted, what kind of jacket shall we make? And so we just we all love movies, at that time. Especially a producer, he loved movies, so he wanted to make it like a movie. Like I'm the killer, like
Yeah.
lady, Nikita, みたいな.
But so after this album came out, let's say maybe 6 months later, everyone in the world knows Sexy Robot. Many people are coming to your concerts. I mean,
No.
come on, you must have been just flooded with people wanting to meet you,
No.
young men
No,
just
no. I think you got it wrong.
begging to take you on a date.
No, I think he got it wrong. Sexy Robot made a hit now.
Okay.
Because they started to get to know me, especially you
Sure,
and
sure.
the other people from China. They started to get to know me after 20 years. But the real time,
That time it wouldn't.
yeah,
So
it was
what-
too new in Japan.
So what was the most popular album in the real time?
Our Lovely Days was
Our
a
Lovely
hit. Yeah,
Days.
because that was Bob Buckler. He wrote the songs and music. So
It was and that's a lot more ballads, I think.
yeah, no, it's not ballad. It's medium.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the Next Door album, but I guess
Oh,
the title and the name was the Bart Bacharach. He's a real famous writer, producer and writer in America. So he wrote the song. So everybody's going wow, and it was a commercial. I think it was, I don't know what kind of commercial it was, but I forgot. But I think everybody, it's in English. But they thought that American was singing it because even the commercial was kind of fashionable in those days. Yeah.
Wow.
I really don't like that much of. I'm not that fan of the Our Lovely Days, but you know, I guess everybody
Sure.
always gives me requests.
Interesting. So, was there a moment in your 12 years as a diva that you felt like, wow, everybody knows me and I'm overwhelmed?
I think that was Watch Out concert because all the
Yeah.
record member all came to Japan, and Richard T. I mean, all the famous people. They all died now, but we. I think it was the first time that in Japan that the recording member came to
Came
you know,
from the
call
US to
yeah because
Japan
I had
to-
sponsor there that time in at the Columbia and everybody. So everybody came and we did a tour in. 3 days, Osaka, Nagoya, Tokyo. Tokyo was really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was excited too because, wow, you're gonna play for? I mean, I was like a kid, you know. They were so, you know, legend people, musicians. I'm singing.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
that
bet,
was that was very exciting time.
Wow.
And the recent exciting time was in China.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
wow.
China's interesting.
Yeah, meeting young, new fans.
What did you notice? Like, were they young?
They were young.
Very young.
More
yeah.
young.
All 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can go on doing because in if there was no young fans, you know, I can't do concert because they don't want to come to concert, right? Older people, you know, they're after Corona, especially.
They're done for. They're wearing the masks.
Yeah. So you know, a lot of young people came. So now I still can do concerts.
Yeah.
So, but in China, when I was it was really surprising.
I do think, because I lived in China for 5 years,
Yeah.
I got a great exposure
Yeah.
to China, and I do speak Chinese pretty well.
Yeah.
And I do think there's something really special about like young
Yeah.
Chinese people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like, I think unfortunately there is kind of a negative stigma around Chinese culture in general and the education system and the limitations on culture, but there's something about the young people that's very revolutionary and going against that type of control, and we want disco music, right?
Probably
Like
they
this,
were growing up.
Yeah, it's I think it's cool, and it totally makes sense that they
Yeah.
love like 80s city pop.
Yeah,
like-
especially Japanese. Especially Japanese.
Yeah.
I was so excited. You know, one day I was going because I can talk in English, right? Because they
Yeah.
don't understand Japanese. I don't talk Japanese, and I don't speak Chinese. So I go, gosh, you guys are so young. How do you know my music? And they go, Patty, your music is timeless. Like 600 people saying timeless. I'm going timeless. Wow, I like that word. You know.
Timeless. Holy
So
cow.
so my next album title would be timeless. Because I've heard of
that's a good
cashless
idea.
or
That's a
priceless.
good idea,
And
Cashless.
I never thought about timeless. You know, I never heard of. Then they go Penny. Everybody.
That would be awesome.
Isn't it?
Like 10 new, 10 original songs from Penny, timeless.
Yeah.
And what's gonna be the album cover?
Later
Yeah. So my young fan, he's in Japan. He's only 27. He's making my homepage for fan.
Perfect.
And for YouTube, and the title is timeless, and the picture is that Pretty Penny.
Nice. And
Isn't that a nice word?
I
mean,
love that Pretty Penny. Great album.
But there's another meaning to Pretty Penny.
There
right?
is, exactly. Yeah, I found a pretty penny. Yeah.
Because when they say your title's gonna be Pretty Penny, I only thought Pretty Penny. That's kind of embarrassing, you know. And then they go, no,
there is a second meaning.
yeah, it says you're rich and to become rich or something like that.
Not exactly. It's just it's an American English
yeah.
saying that's like if
What
you
is it?
find a pretty penny, means you found something extraordinary.
Yeah, something like
Right,
that.
something like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's really cool. I love that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First I was
But I
going,
think Penny has so many names, like so many phrases
Oh.
and names with it, right? Like so many stuff. So just call me Penny.
5 pennies. There's a song
Yeah.
called Never. I mean,
What about 5 pennies? What does it mean?
It's
her
a song.
fifth album.
Yeah, it's a song called Five, and it's a movie called Five Pennies.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you guys don't know, but this this called Danny Kaye. I think he passed away, but he's the main cast, and there's a Louis Armstrong. He's a trumpet player.
Sure.
Yeah, and then there's a daughter. She's in an accident, and she can't walk.
Oh no.
But the father, Danny Kaye, and he's a musician. And the last part, every time when the child, the father would sing to the child when they sleep, he would always say, okay, 5 penny, this little penny is to dream on, and this little
that's
penny
right,
is,
yeah.
and then after so many years,
This little
daughter,
piggy, yeah.
she can walk, and she goes to the dad, and he say, can I have a dance? And he turns around, and he goes, this little penny. That's how the movie was. I saw the movie
really?
when I was
Wow.
really, really young. And then my producer, when I debuted, he said, if we could release 5 albums, the 5 album title will be 5 pennies. So we had to go, okay, the first album was okay, second album, okay, third album, okay, fourth album, 5 album, ooh.
Holy cow.
Probably my voice. Five, okay, it's gonna be four.
The 5, it's also like
Yeah.
That was unbelievable, yeah.
So we can release 5 albums. So then we knew the title. Okay, it's gonna be 5 pennies.
Wow.
I see.
5 pennies.
The whole story. Of
Yeah,
all
and it's a real old standard name. And there's a father singing and a daughter at the. So it's so like a old-time musical. It's like one chord, like piano is one chord, and they have different melody. So I'm singing this little penny is dream on, and somebody's singing dun dun dun, and somebody's singing da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? They're all together, 3 of us. We sing in the different songs. That's the exciting part of 5 pennies.
Nice.
Wow. There's so layers. Of
Yeah. So
Well, Penny, we've only got about, let's say, 5 minutes left of this amazing podcast. This was really fun. I have to say.
sorry, I didn't have secrets.
Well, that's okay. But actually,
You still have a contract with Columbia, not to.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but actually, Penny, just like some closing thoughts is like actually a lot of our audience is young Japanese people who are interested in entrepreneurship, making a new company, following their dream. And I'm someone who actually gave up my job, totally went for my dream, crazy company.
Wow, that's
we have
great, though,
ups and downs. And it is great. I agree. It's
Yeah.
totally my dream. But if I think a lot of young Japanese people
Yeah.
are going to watch this, I wonder what is your advice for those people?
Oh.
Because I think you did have a really successful
Yeah.
career,
Yeah.
right? Even if you say it's not totally your dream, but I think you did have a really 15 studio albums,
now I
plus
think,
EPs, plus, the cover albums, and so much. What kept you going through all that, and what would be your advice to young Japanese people these days of how to make their dreams come true?
Never give up.
Yeah, I totally agree. Never give up.
Yeah. And I think there are times that you will know that this dream is not for me. Until then, do it.
Keep going.
Yeah. Then someday you will find out. Oh, I don't like me. I wanted to be a teacher, but when I came here, then I have to. I started singing, right? Then I never gave up, and now recently now I know
Coming
this is
back,
my dream.
yeah.
Yeah. But giving up is sometimes good too.
Well, yeah. I guess so.
yeah. You have to, you know the answer,
There's
but
a
you
time,
just keep
yeah.
on, hanging on.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Well, sorry, I don't know anything about that. I've been hanging on to this company for years.
But that's your dream. But you know for sure.
You gave up
I've been
confidence.
hanging on.
because he knows for sure this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Yeah, so I wish everybody would not give up and just keep on going and believe in it. Doing your best. And sometimes you can go down and drink and
Just
be
once in a while,
just go crazy and then go back to the dream again. Just keep on. I think that's the good thing.
Yeah, don't give up. I love it. And I
yeah.
also agree with Penny. Don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up.
Persistence. Akirame nai de.
Yeah.
You have to. In my dream, I had so many people saying, no, this is not going to work. People don't want this. Don't do this. Stop. But I didn't listen to them, and I just kept going. I listened to the real customer. I listened to myself. I listened to my friends, and I just kept going. So that's great advice.
Look at him now.
Well,
yeah.
Not that successful. Trust me, a long way to go. This is actually the most successful day of my career, getting Penny on the podcast. We might be red. Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah, definitely.
This is like a time
Yeah,
piece,
yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
after another 40 years, we don't know where the company be.
I know. I hope
We-
I'm still alive.
40 years? I hope I could sell this thing in 10, 5, yeah.
I wish I'm still here.
Yeah, jeez.
40 years. Oh, is it okay if I drink? Do this drink? Do I have to drink iki one?
You don't have to,
Oh,
no.
like me,
and if you don't drink it, I'm gonna drink it.
Oh,
So
no, I always drink, like a little bit. Is it okay that way too?
Totally fine. Yeah.
Oh, because you guys going.
If you are the person that turns red, actually you should drink it before the alcohol. But
But it's too late now.
it's too late now. Yeah.
Just the vitamins and like having like
Yeah.
Actually, this was a pretty good location. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like feels like close to Shibuya.
Yeah, and
And
Neon
I have to
signs.
say, Penny,
Welcome to my room.
you are awesome.
Oh, really?
Come on, Penny. Like,
did you hear that?
No, because
I hear it every time.
no, because I would say like maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I said, Dawson, we gotta. Actually, the first podcast went really well.
Yeah.
We gotta do another
Yeah,
one.
I saw it.
And he said, really? Yeah, okay, let's do it. And we were like, we need a cool guest. And I said, I only have one famous friend. Who's it gonna be? We need a gorgeous lady. We need somebody who's interesting. But actually somebody who I wanted to talk to more, for sure. Yeah. Like, I mean,
He's always laughing. I guess we're always laughing. It's so funny. The first time when we were laughing so
we were
much.
laughing like too much,
Too much, yeah.
just like a coffee date. And every time we meet together, I feel like Penny's living vicariously through me, because like
Why?
I think she's like, maybe past her dating days, and she's just been married many years, recently divorced, and then unfortunately I'm still single. And every time she meets me, she's like, come on, tell me about the ladies. Tell me what's going on. Tell me the stuff. Come on, what happened recently? And I was like, oh my God, Penny, I can't tell you.
He's really handsome in his style. I mean, how come? Don't you wonder how come? Why? What's wrong with you?
Well, that's a topic for another day.
Everybody's gonna be interested.
Nobody wants to hear that topic. Well,
Next episode,
everyone
we
wants
might
to
do
hear
it.
it,
Yeah,
but
next-
I'm not
next
gonna
episode.
say it. Yeah.
Why is he?
Dating live.
Yeah.
Dating live.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is just what we needed. Yeah.
That's probably most people interested in this.
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
is that what it is? I don't think so.
They go, sure, President.
I'm pretty sure Penny's the big draw, but
Probably they'll say, President Becca, are you single?
I hope so. Yeah.
I don't know who watch this.
I'm just waiting for those wonderful contacts. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there
Didn't receive it yet.
but, probably he's been too busy, so he hasn't met some.
That's probably
a lot of
why.
people now.
The timing.
Type, yeah.
Just need to settle down.
Yeah.
Probably.
God, I would wonder what kind of wife you. I mean, I shouldn't laugh.
Should be a wonderful lady. And family is very important to me.
Of
So
course.
somebody that my family gets
Yeah.
along with, and gets along with me and my family.
Yeah, and you get along with
Of
their
cour-
family
Yeah,
too.
of course. Yeah, that's really. It is really important to me. So,
But I think you're still young, so you take your time.
Ooh.
34 is
It's
still
time.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still young, and we're going 34 is still, then 30 years ago. Yeah, you're still not 60 years old. Well, good luck. Yeah.
Well,
With your business too.
I think it's time to call it an evening. I want to say again, thank you
Sexy
so
Robert.
much.
Sexy Robert.
Just a second. Penny has to sign the album. The album. Oh no, I don't have a pen. Do you have a pen? Oh my God, we don't have a pen.
Oh, sorry. Next time.
We'll have to sign it soon. But
Next time.
Anyway, thank you so much, Penny, for this
Yeah, yeah.
amazing album.
Yes.
It's my dream to have you on the podcast. Thank you, Penny.
Thank you.
And I'm a
We're gonna wait
huge.
for new albums.
I'm a huge supporter of your career. I want everybody who's interested in city pop, who's interested in Penny's career, if you want to ask her questions, Penny's such a good friend of mine, really, and we can make it happen. We're so lucky to have her here today, but she's a friend of mine, and I think she really wants to connect with her audience and our audience, so it was awesome. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for being part of the We Might Be Red podcast, episode 2. Good night, guys.
Banzai.
See you later. Banzai. Yeah, guys.
Yay.
That was really fun.
The last part was the last part was
The juice is worth the squeeze.